Hey guys, Sableye VGC here. Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to feature a brand new team built by Fiona, also goes by Yoshi and Lugia online. Her Twitter link will be in the description down below. We're actually going to find a battle right away, but we are featuring a team of Kyogre, Necrozma, Gengar, Incineroar, Whimsicott, and Terrakion. And we're actually going to get looking like a pretty fun match right away. We're going to get Ferrothorn, Heatran, Cresselia, Rayquaza, Umbreon, and that's a Rhyperior. Okay, I don't know why I had to think about that, but that is a Rhyperior. So basically I think this team is really cool. I believe we have the beat up option with Whimsicott, so we can beat up our own Terrakion if we really wanted to. We do have that option, nice. We also have the Encore Disable with the Whimsicott Gengar lead, which is always nice. We also have the Kyogre, which is obviously always a powerhouse in this format, especially when you go up against something looking like your opponent's team here. Deals really well with the Heatran, deals really well with the Rhyperior, and the Ice Beam we have for the Rayquaza is also really nice. And obviously Necrozma is just can do a whole lot of damage if your opponent doesn't have an answer to it. So either way, I'm really liking Terrakion Whimsicott here as a lead. It pretty much shuts down. I don't think there's anything he has that stops that. Does Ray outspeed Terrakion? That's my only issue. If Ray potentially outspeeds Terrakion. Ray can hit 179 if it megas, we hit 176, so he does outspeed. I think I'm going to go for it anyways, because I can get the Tailwind up, and he might want to go Trick Room mode. And I'm just going to go Kyogre Necro or Kyogre Instant. I'm going to go Kyogre Instant just because it's a bit of a safer play. Bit more consistent. If I lose the Terrakion, I can still have a way to hit the Ferrothorn. I guess though the Necrozium Z does a lot as well, but we're going to leave Necrozma on the bench for this one. Alright, if I had to guess my opponent's lead, I don't know, I feel like he's going to want to lead Ray or Cresselia maybe. I don't know exactly which. It's a very unique team, I should say. He's going to go Ray Ferrothorn, so I think that's his fastest Pokemon and his slowest Pokemon. Interesting choice by my opponent, but it makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to go Tailwind and Protect. Basically, if he can protect something here, I will Encore it next turn and kill the other slot. The only issue with that would be if Rayquaza gets his Strong Winds up here, which he probably will. I would be shocked if he doesn't. I'm expecting something just straight up Dragon Ascent. He's going to swap out of Rayquaza into Rhyperior. Okay, so Rhyperior's sashed. Oh no, Sturdy. Rhyperior is Sturdy. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just going to close combat that Ferrothorn next turn. Do you think that kills though? Okay, Ferrothorn's not that. Okay, good. He Gyro Ball Terrakion. So with that being the case, I am just going to go after the Ferrothorn. And I am going to go beat up. I think I'm relatively safe to go for that. And that should be good enough. I think this should carry me as long as... Although Rhyperior's ground type move could hurt. It's just useless for me to target Rhyperior because at least if I kill Ferrothorn this way, right? The other way, both Ferrothorn and Rhyperior stay on the field. This way I get rid of the Ferrothorn and we're moving forward from here. That's a lot of beat-ups. Terrakion gets Justified boosts, hit 4 times. Terrakion is just going to go for that close combat. That's definitely going to pick up that knockout. No doubt in my mind. Perfect, so Ferrothorn's going to drop. Question becomes, what does Rhyperior do? Earthquake potential? Earthquake or Stomping Tantrum would be my guess into the Terrakion, but then again I've been wrong in the past. Here's the Earthquake, and I'm assuming at -1 defense his Terrakion's dead to that. Yes sir. Alright, so now we have Tailwind up, right? So I could just bring in Kyogre. And I think that exerts more pressure, so that's what I'm going to go with. I could Encore Rhyperior into Earthquake if I wanted to. However, I feel like I just Fake Tears Ice Beam the Rayquaza. I'm not too concerned about Strong Winds being up. We're going to use that Blue Orb of ours to go back to our primal reverted state. And let's see what happens here. The question becomes, does he protect Rayquaza? I feel like he wants to swap Rhyperior. I don't know, I feel like I'm safe just Ice Beam and Fake Tears. I have Tailwind up, so I will guaranteed to be. I am guaranteed to be faster. And I probably should have plugged my DS in before this, but that's okay. I'll do it right now. There we go. Alright, so DS is plugged in, so we won't lose this battle because of that now. He is going to Mega his Ray here. The question becomes, does he survive this? If he's Assault Vested, he will. If he's something more offensive like a Life Orb or a Choice Band, I don't think he survives this. He could be Sashed. That's another option that would allow him to survive. Fake Tears coming out. That's what's so good about Ray right now, is because in that game 1, you can play to your item and your opponent doesn't know it. But that normally most of the time should steal you game 1. However, here we do get the Fake Tears Ice Beam to kill the Ray. Should put us in a pretty good winning position here. And we're going to see an Earthquake again from Rhyperior. That's fine. So now if I'm correct, is Kyogre the fastest thing on the field? I know I have one more turn of Tailwind. But between Cress, Umbreon, Heatran, I think that's all. Yeah, those are the only other 3 my opponent had here. So, yeah, this game is looking like it's over. The question becomes, do I go Water Spout or do I go Origin Pulse? I'm gonna Water Spout. I'm gonna beat up to break the sturdy on Rhyperior. He could go Wide Guard, but clearly he doesn't have it, or Rhyperior just doesn't get it. I honestly don't know. I feel like he might. Like, look at Rhyperior. If Rhyperior can't learn Wide Guard, I think Nintendo is throwing, or Game Freak is throwing. Like, the thing should just be able to stick out its arm and just be like, "Roar, protect my team." Tailwind's gonna go down, but fortunately for us, I don't think it matters. We don't need Tailwind at all. I am gonna swap out Whimsicott here just so I don't have to fall asleep. I'm gonna go for the Water Spout and get instant in. There is not enough in the world Umbreon can do to survive this, and this game's gonna be over. Umbreon will survive the Water Spout, but it won't do much more after that. I mean, I could have just Fake Tears Water Spout to end the game. That might have been... No, wait, I can't do that because he's a Dark type. See, so I didn't misplay. Umbreon is going to take that, is going to proc a berry, so we are going to be stuck here for at least one more turn. Probably just, yeah, just one more turn because it's a Citrus Berry. Umbreon's going to drop the Foul Play. That's going into Ogre. That actually did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Now I'm forced to kind of Origin Pulse here. I'm going to go Origin Pulse, and I am just going to Blitz. Basically, at this point, this game's over. Incineroar definitely wins me this right here, and Kyogre should just win it here with the O-Pulse. Yep, Umbreon does go down, so we are going to take the victory. So 1-0 right now with the Kyogre team. And we're going to jump into one more. I wouldn't mind using Necrozma in the next one here. Like, I don't want to just bring the same 4 all the time. See, the way I look at this team right now, with the Necrozma and the Kyogre, is I feel like it has a lot of really good matchups, but at the same time, I feel like it's just lacking something to be completely viable. Like, in order for it to be viable, like, Zerndon, I think is viable. Rayogre is definitely viable. There's a few more too. Evil Dawn, it's seen its usage. You can make a case for it. I feel like this core though just slightly lacks. Let's get to the Necrozma music, I guess, because you know we have a Necrozma, and we're gonna find just in time with a rating of 1485. I believe that said New Jersey. I could be wrong though. Speaking of Zerndon, we are gonna find Xerneas Groudon here. Tapu Lele, Aerodactyl, Incineroar, and Tapu Koko to go with it. So definitely a matchup I'm definitely bringing Gengar in. I believe, do I have HP Water? I might. I do not. Either way, Protect and Sludge Bomb is enough because I'm bringing it for the Xerneas. So I am going to bring the Gengar as a lead. I think I bring Gengar, Incineroar, Necrozma, Kyogre. Those 4 for sure. It's just a matter of what order. I'll go Gengar, Incin with Necrozma, Ogre in the back. I could also make a case for Whimsicott here. Like, I don't need Incineroar at all. Yeah, I'm going to go Whimsy. I don't need Incineroar at all here. If I had to guess, my opponent's going to lead something like Aerodactyl Lele, Aerodactyl Xerneas, Lele Xerneas, anything among those three. Obviously, then you have your standard lead he could go for with the Incinerzern. I could even see like Groudon Lele. I think that's a lot less likely though than like something like Incinerzern or Aerodactyl Zern. If I had my best guess though is he's gonna go Aerodactyl Lele. Might just be me though. See what my opponent goes for. He's gonna go Aerodactyl Lele. Okay, so I call the lead right. And we're gonna go Gengar Whimsy. The good news about this is we have multiple things we can do here. I'm assuming it's gonna be Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. And I'm assuming we're gonna be matching Tailwinds. Now, what I don't like about that is the fact that matching Tailwinds gets me nowhere. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I can't taunt. I was going to say I can priority taunt the Aerodactyl because it's in the air. Stop him from going for Tailwind, but right here I definitely have to match Tailwind. I'm still going to swap into Necro though. So I'm swapping into Necro and I'm just going to match his Tailwind, I guess. I'll Encore him into Tailwind next turn. Gengar is going to come back. As long as we don't see something like just a straight up crunch from this Aerodactyl, we should be fine. Aerodactylite is going to Mega. Or, yeah, is going to Mega. It actually is a Mega Evolution. I don't want to say this Mega Evolution is forgotten about, but like I feel like it's one of those Megas that like you just don't remember it gets until you see an Aerodactyl. Like if you ask me to list Mega Evolution, he did go straight up for Crunch. Wait, what? I was just kidding when I said he might do that, but he actually did. And now we're actually in trouble. Alright, but with Tailwind up, I'm bringing in Kyogre here, I think. Yeah, I'll bring in Kyogre, and I'm just going to Encore the Aerodactyl. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Aerodactyl is one of those Mega Evolutions, you know? I just feel like it kind of... You want it... Like, you don't remember it until you see Aerodactyl. You know, like, if you say list Mega Evolutions, people are going to say Charizard, they're going to say Gengar, they're going to say Kangaskhan. But I don't think Aerodactyl is actually on that list. Until you see an Aerodactyl. Now, I could be wrong. Now, the question I have here is, back to this game, does he focus on Groudon? Does he switch in Groudon here? He could very well switch in Groudon here. And if he does that, who does he swap out? I feel like he might swap out Aerodactyl into Groudon. So because of that, I am going to Ice Beam and Fake Tears the Aerodactyl. That's useless though. What I'll do is I'll Protect and Encore this Aerodactyl. So he does swap out Aerodactyl. That's going to be a Groudon for sure. Now, ideally Lele goes down here. I wish I Ice Beamed though. I think I just lost. Why did he crunch turn 1? There's no reason for him to crunch turn 1. Yeah, Groudon's Desolate Land is going to make an appearance. Sunlight turns extremely harsh. Kyogre's going to Protect. Now, part of me wants him to kill Whimsy, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Okay, so he is going to target Ogre now, so I do have a slight chance. Not a good chance, but a slight chance. Definitely just go for Ice Beam here. And I almost kind of forced to go for Beat Ups. Beat Ups it is. I gotta get as much damage done to this Groudon. Hopefully it can be a faster Groudon. I have Tailwind up, so it's okay. And then I can get some big damage off with the Ice Beam, and then next turn I can double into Groudon and potentially win this game with Kyogre still. Groudon getting beat up. That was a big crit. Hit 3 times. Kyogre is going to go Ice Beam. How much are we going to see from damage-wise here? Okay, that's a good chunk of damage. Lele is going to Moonblast. Is going to go into Ogre again. Okay, that's doing a lot. Thunder Groudon into Sun? Excuse me? Buddy, what are you going for here? But why would you run this? Excuse me? Okay. Did Tailwind go out? I have one more turn of Tailwind. I think I double Groudon here. Yeah, I double Groudon here. Excuse me? Why do you have Thunder Groudon in the sun? What? I definitely lose now. Yep, Groudon's gonna protect. But, I mean, I could have probably swapped into Gengar there. It would have been a pretty safe play. But I didn't want to potentially take something. Like, I don't want to take big damage with my Gengar. Even though maybe I should have just prioritized keeping Ogre alive. Okay, never mind. I still have Ogre alive. There's a chance. He's locked into Moonblast. So, this turn I am going to protect my Kyogre and Sludge Bomb the Tapu Lele. If I manage to kill the Tapu Lele, actually I could just disable it. That's probably not the greatest play. I'm going to Ice Beam that Groudon. I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and I am going to just Sludge Bomb the Lele. Get rid of it. So basically the question becomes, is Kyogre faster, and can Kyogre kill the Groudon? I'm going to go ahead and assume Groudon is faster than my Kyogre, especially running Thunder and taking that much damage from Ice Beam. But I've seen weirder things in the past, so we're just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve our Gengar. We're going to... I guess Ogre takes him... I should have protected. Because Ogre just takes the Moonblast here, right? Okay, never mind. Gengar just takes the Moonblast here. Does no special attack drop. Gengar's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Now I wonder if he Earth Powers Gengar or if he just goes for another Thunder. I hope he goes for another Thunder. He's just going to Earth Power here. Earth Powers into Ogre. Can Ogre survive? Not from that range. Okay, this game is definitely over because I don't have Shadow Ball. And he's got an Aerodactyl with Crunch. But I'm going to play it out. I'll probably just Sludge Bomb that Aerodactyl on it, switching, even though I'm going to die to the Crunch anyways. But I'll let you guys see a kill with Aerodactyl, even though it's not my Pokemon. Aerodactyl is coming in. I will go for Sludge Bomb into it. Means absolutely nothing. But that'll wrap up this game just as fast as a forfeit would. So we'll go for that. There's always a chance, of course, my opponent disconnects. I don't want to just give him a free win. But Aerodactyl is going to be faster, as it should be, and go for Crunch. That'll definitely kill Gengar. Yeah, I definitely think I lost that game when I swapped into Necrozma turn 1. But I don't know why he goes for Crunch turn 1. Like, I mean, is he scared of Taunt from my Whimsicott? I mean, yes he is, right? Yeah, that was definitely not a safe play. He was definitely scared of Taunt from Whimsy. Yeah, I should have just stayed in, protected Tailwind, and I would have literally won the game right there. But you know what? We live and we learn. So that's going to be it for this one, guys, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.